Hello, party people. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Randy for Thunderhorse Descendant. I'm here today on a Wednesday because it's Wednesday. My week is weird. But here I am. Where's my microphone? I'm here and my microphone is missing. I don't know. I'm loud enough, right? Ugh. Take the camera out on the way down. You know, real professional. Real professional doings over here. Randy, hi. Oh, I gotta show you my new jumper. Jumpers, 2022 jumpers. So, you guys are gonna laugh at this. So this is a jumper. I'm wearing this top because it has like some not great stuff going on up here, but not the point. So if these little spots weren't purple, okay, if they were blue, don't you think that this would look like a K2 rock? Don't you think? If they were blue spots? Coals. Share about my jumper doing. Some jumpers 2022. Just living my life. I love your new jumper. Yeah, well, it has this kind of like, it wants to do like, you know, like the side shoulders and what have you. No. No, we're not doing that. Hi, good morning. How is everybody? I gotta go way back to the top, see who's all here. Hi, Mary. Hi, Deborah. Wednesday. Before I rudely push the enter button. Oh my. Hi, Annalise. Hi, Gwen. Hello. Marsha is here, and Rosanna's here, and Bonnie's here, and Jeannie. Hi, Jeannie. Good morning from Utah. I hope it's wonderful in Utah. I've been to Utah. They have very pretty rocks there, but it's hot. It's hot. I think I drove through Utah on my way to Nevada at one point in time. It was a nice drive. Good morning from Australia. Good morning, Linnell. I hope I'm saying that right. Good morning. Welcome. We're so happy you're here. Hi, Pam. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Brooke. Sadat's here. Mary. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Maria. Hi, good morning, Maria from Lake Wales, Florida. Hi, Florida. Oh, I always like to say hello to Florida. I just say, hi, Florida. I've never been to Florida, but I would like to go. Hi, Suzanne. Hope you're having a good morning. I am having a wonderful morning. Oh, Donna the Dragon Slayer is here. Good morning from Iowa. Hi, Iowa. Hi, Cynthia. Yes, it would be a K2 rock, right? Right? That's what I thought. As soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, if these were blue, this would be a K2 rock. Anyways. Good morning, Laverl. Hi, Lori. Hi, Maria. La-dee-da-dee-da. Martha's here. Hi. The gang's all here. Hi, Sandra. All right. So here's the goings-ons from Thunderhorse Descendant today. I feel like this is really higher than it should be. There we go. Updates. What's going on? It's Wednesday. Oh, I'm going to open my bargain bead box today. I'm going to open my bargain bead box. I've had it since the weekend. I think it got here on the weekend, but I was in North Dakota. So then we had our own... What's going on with this? I don't like this. We had our own bead sale. So then I did invoices yesterday. So all of the custom orders were posted if you got something from the sale. FYI on that. They're up on the website and on my Etsy shop. So then what? Then I did the Facebook Live. You guys, oh my goodness. You're not even going to believe this. So you remember how it was like, oh, star party, do the star party on Facebook, whatever, right? And how Facebook was giving double the stars or whatever the deal was with the stars. They were talking about they double your stars for the month of June or something. So anyway, I got my payment from Facebook and just want to say thank you to everybody. Got coffee money. I got coffee money because I made like almost $200 in stars. I got a little message and I was like, what? So that was super cool. I appreciate you. So we got the stars, and then I did a Facebook Live last night. If you watched that, I am a crazy person, basically. I had this whole thing planned, and I was going to do this whole thing, and then I got to going on the moons, and it was all over. I was making earrings, so I did that last night. So today I'm going to open my bargain bead box. I just can't with my outfit right now. Okay, fidgeting is bad. I'm going to open my bargain bead box. I don't know what is in the bargain bead box, but I have vowed that before I even open the bargain bead box, I don't know what's in there, that I decided I was going to make bracelets. So some of you have opened your bargain bead box and you might be like, no, Randy, that's a bad idea. But it can't help it. That's what I've said. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make all bracelets. Now here's the reasoning behind the bracelets. I have this big pack of stuff. This is made jewelry that has come back from the show. Most of it is bracelets and charm necklaces in there. And I have said that I have continuously struggled to make bracelets. Honestly, I haven't really, if we're being honest about it, I haven't really taken the time to really want to make bracelets, I guess. I mean, I make them, and it's whatever. But I always struggle because I've got this little tiny wrist, okay? So my wrist, 6 inches. It's this big. This is how big it is. I'll put the 6 inches. It's this big. So when I go to make a bracelet that I want to sell, I struggle because I'm like, oh, that's it. Like I put it on and it just like falls off, and I'm just like, that can't be right. And you know I don't like to measure anything. However, I did get the bracelet cone. You guys have seen my bracelet cone. If you struggle with bracelets, I highly recommend getting the Easy. It's called Easy Bracelet Sizer. EZ, like the letters. Bracelet Sizer. And I got mine at Taylor's Falls, but I know they sell it on Amazon. They don't carry it at Taylor's Falls anymore. I don't know why. But I know they sell it on Amazon or maybe in another beady place of some kind. They're like $10. And that has been very helpful to me because when I have this little tiny wrist and I'm trying to make things, and then I'm like, okay, well, what's it look like? And then I put it on and it's just like, this can't be right. I have even gotten a board specifically for bracelets. Are my dogs outside? That sounds like Lily. Jeff went to work, so I don't know what's going on. Hey. Oh, yeah. It sounded like she was in the front yard, and I was like, no, she's on the side of the house. So anyhow, all that to say this, I struggle with the bracelets, so I want to practice making some bracelets, and I'm going to use the bargain bead box to do that. So hopefully it's a good box. Hi, thank you. Good news. Congratulations. What are we congratulating? Good morning. I love the fish boat bead challenge. The fishing boat bead challenge? Oh, you mean the fishing, so if you watched my Facebook Live last night, if you didn't, my friend Amber, she challenged me to use this great big bead. It's like this big. It's actually for a fishing net. But it's a bead, but it's for a fishing net. It's like the floaties that make the fishing nets float. Yeah, so that's a whole other game. It's a whole other game we're playing. Oh, good. Rebecca's feeling better. That is good. Congratulations. Good morning, Rita. I like this month's bargain bead box. Oh, good. Well, if Rebecca likes it, I'll probably like it too. I got my cone on Amazon. Nice. Hi, April. Good morning. Debbie. Good morning, Debbie. Sorry I'm late. Oh, you're never late to a Thunderhorse Descendant doings. So, anyways, I was just talking about my struggle with making bracelets. I don't know if you guys struggle with making bracelets or not, but I do. I think, like, I just feel more comfortable in making necklaces. Okay, so that's just like a comfort thing for me. So I just like to make necklaces. But then sometimes I look at my videos. So I do the mini series on Bargain Bead Box, you know. And sometimes I look at my videos and I think, like, you know, I'll make a bracelet or two on there. But most of the time I just make necklaces. And I'm like, well, that seems kind of boring. I'm like, oh, that's, maybe we gotta shake it up a little bit. So I thought, oh, I'll just do this challenge for myself. Are you going to let yourself and things to the box this month? Are you going to let yourself add things to the box this month? No. Normally, I don't usually ever add anything to the box. Minus maybe seed beads or like your stringing materials, your wire, your maybe some leather, like your materials to make with. But I try not to because I feel like some people are watching the Bargain Bead Box. And like I always, in my head, I always just pretend like this is all I have. Because that's part of the challenge of making it fun. And I always try to make, I always try to use all the beads. So that's just challenges like I have for myself when I do it. I don't know. You got your coffee money. Yes, I did, Gwen. I got my coffee money. I can stop fighting with Jeff about coffee now. Speaking of which, I was thinking, here, let me flip down to this camera. We can look at some stuff. I was thinking, I think I might have to go back to HelloFresh or some kind of box doings for groceries. Okay, what do we got? Okay. What's in here? So I'm just going to show you guys some finished jewelry pieces. These are just jewelry pieces that I've made I took these to the craft show with me, and I just thought, oh, well, this will be good for me because there's bracelets in the bottom of this once we get past here. So I can learn some things about myself. So this is one of those little necklaces that I made with those beads. This is a labradorite. You can't really see it in there. I did sell a lot of these little bracelets like this, or bracelets, necklaces, charm necklaces, when I was at the show. So I've been to 2 shows in the last couple of weeks, and I have sold a lot of these. I did not hang them up. I put them in a little wooden box. But I didn't make all the little cards for them. These are just my little charm necklaces. Those are Lake Superior stones. So I think I showed you guys this when I was carding all these up one day, right? And I made this thing. So I have this thing, this punch. Here, this one's probably better. Maybe not. I have this punch. Kind of hard to see because it's in the plastic, but I have this punch, and it's a, what is that called? Flushkers, whatever it is, the sewing thing. It's that kind of punch, and it punches out this tag, and then it has you can put a hole, so it has a place to put a hole, and then it also has a eyelet setter in it. But I just use it like this, and then I cut it. Works pretty good. How much do you sell these for? They're all different prices. This one's $17. This one's $18. These are $12. They're all different prices, but they're about $17 between, I would say probably between $15 and $18. This one has all lava rocks on it. I just got some of those cards with the little hearts on them on Amazon, along with the 1/16 punch to punch the earring holes. Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It makes them look nice. I will say, I'm just telling you this because I my experience from my shows was that people were attracted to this type of packaging. That's why I'm telling you. I don't know if it's because maybe it's a little more commercial kind of packaging. But it was also helpful for me to have the packaging like this, because then they don't get tangled up. So these are all like my smaller charm necklaces. I have some that are larger. You guys have seen me make those online. And they're chunkier, you know. These are not those. These are just the little guys. And it really did help to not be all tangled up and, you know, people trying to take them off the stand or, you know, whatever the deal was with that. And I use different tags. I happen to have these tags. Oh, I should also mention, okay, let me show you this. So I happen to have these tags rolling around, and I had them forever, and I love paper, and I don't like to waste paper or anything, so I don't really care that they're not all the same, you know, color or whatever. So how I do that is, like, this was a tag that I had purchased. This was when I very first started. I've had these forever. When I very first started doing stuff. So they were just a gift tag, and they're kind of like a heavier cardstock, and so I just cut it, and then I wrap the necklace. And then on the back here, I get these little tiny plastic bags. These are like super itty bitty tiny ones. They're like, the actual bag is like an inch by like an inch and a half or something. And then I use a piece of double stick tape, and I just double stick the bag and put it on the back of here, and then I put the chain in there. And then you can close this up, you know, with the chain in there so it doesn't slide around, which makes it nice. And then you just put it into here. I need to get smaller link chain for these little charm necklaces. Yeah, the little charm necklaces are really nice. And I feel like just trend-wise, people have been wearing, you know, some smaller items. That's just my personal opinion. So I did sell a lot of these at the show. But yeah, so it was pretty good. Like, this one's got really tiny chain on it. The heart punched out at the bottom. More coffee. Be right back. What's new, Lori? It's delicate packaged. That's a good idea for the smaller chains. I need to get smaller link chains for the charm necklaces. Where do you get your cellophane bags for your necklaces? They look so nice. I order these. You can order them on this part. You can order them on Amazon, or you can order them from Panda Hall, different places like that. They're not that expensive. We get a lot. We just have these because this is how we usually like put our little beads in there, you know, because then we can just roll them up. And I didn't used to use so many, but then Shannon really likes them for the packaging of the beads, and she got some like smaller ones. And then we started using those smaller ones, and so it's pretty nice. I mean, not a biggest fan of the plastic situation, but I mean, you know. Here is some of my my leather keychains. They look like cow tag. So I sold a couple of those at the show. I am stealing this idea from my jewelry shows. Oh, you don't have to steal it, Gina. You can have it. I give it to you. It's just, the packaging was really nice for, not only for transport, but also for people who are attracted to it. Now on these ones here, I just did a stamp on here. If you just have a plain white tag like this, I don't even know where this tag came from, but I just did stamping on it. So if you're like me and you got a bunch of scrapbook stuff too, and you want to use your stamps, do it on here. This is a nice carnelian rose that I made. Super cute. So some of the bigger ones can fit in there. This is this is that sterling silver one that I made on Facebook with you guys. when we first brought these home. I just wrote sterling silver on there. There was one lady who asked me about having sterling silver like this, and she did purchase a different one. But there was only one lady who asked me about, you know, like a higher priced chain or a more high quality chain. They did ask a lot of questions about tarnishing when I was at the shows. And so that's how we kind of got into those conversations. So I guess it was good that I had a couple of options for, you know, a couple of options for the people who wanted the higher price item. These are just more of the same. Those are those little lava rocks I said I was going to start putting on stuff so I could use them as aromatherapy. Sending you hugs. Praying for your daughter and your family. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. This was a little elephant. Did we make this together on Facebook? I think we did. This one had one of those little ball chains. I just like the little elephant. It's got those cubes on it that we sold like a couple weeks ago. I thought that was cute. Okay, on to the bracelets. So these are just like some examples of my finished bracelets that I was selling at the show. And I'm hoping we can maybe learn some stuff here by going back and looking at what we've already made. Okay, so this one we actually made from the bargain bead box whenever this was out. This was the Mookite bargain bead box situation. And this one I actually really like. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. The sizing on it, it fits my size wrist. So let me ask you this. When you guys, well, it's a little big. See, it's how big it is for me, but it looks really small. Do you guys make different size bracelets, or do you just make stuff with like extender chains? Because I always try to make stuff with extender chains. Because I have a little wrist, I can never find anything that fits my wrist. It's always like way too big and then I get frustrated. Or do you guys just make different size stuff? This is one we made the other day on Facebook with the crisscross applesauce and the sea glass Cheez-Its. I spray my metal with alchemy. I love the ball chain. Can you get some of that little ball chain from TF? If so, I am interested in some silver color. I have some downstairs, Mary, but they're like already in necklaces. All you gotta do is add the chain. I'll add your charms or whatever. I do both. Radiation back in 2012. Radiation might be in the future. Well, you know what, Lori? When my grandpa was going through his stuff, they told him, his doctor said, so he had radiation and chemo at the same time. And then he did that, and then he had his surgery, and then after the surgery, they said, have more radiation, because just in case they miss some, and you know, because they try to get it all, but you never know. And so they said that it would be best to have it after as well, just to be safe. That's what they said. Not that radiation is safe, but that's what they told us. See, look at this little tiny one. Price tags in the way. See, this one I would wear, fits me perfect, but it's literally like maybe 6 inches. It's like 6 1/4 inches. Deborah says she makes a range 6 to 7, 7 to 7.5, 7.5 to 8. And I use an extender chain. I think that's what I've been doing. I always just tell people, you're going to have to try that on. Because look how teeny tiny it looks. This is a deer antler slice. And this, I like this because then you can, you know, make them however size and then you put the extender on. These are the taco foldovers. The taco foldover clasps that we use with the texture on. And I use them on the round leather. And I've never had a problem. I make 7 to 7.5 most of the time. It's only small on me. I love the bracelet on the left. Is this the left? This one here, Gina? This one I made on, I have a YouTube video on making this. I made all of these when we made the ice creams from Jesse James Beads when I was doing videos for them. So if you want to see how to make these, I have a playlist on YouTube and it's my Jesse James Beads playlist. And I have this one, I have all kinds of different ones, orange, yellow, all the ice cream ones. But I do like this because then it's got a little extender on it. Bracelet is beautiful. Thank you, Carmen. I mentioned before a Facebook friend has survived 5 years after a terminal diagnosis without chemo or radiation. She shares her story on Facebook. Huh. I sell chain and stretch bracelets. I'm yet to put any leather ones in the shops. Really, Karen? I love the bright bracelets that you have shown. Is this stretchy? I'm good at stretchy. I can do stretchy. Here's another little leather one. These beads were sent to me by our friend Christine Kramer. She sent me these big blue ones. I don't know where she got them, but she sent them to me when I was at my grandma's, when I was out helping my grandma and grandpa. These are just on leather. See, okay, here's an example. So this one, I don't even know how big it is. I should have brought my bracelet cone up here. Let me measure it. I have never made a leather bracelet or a stretchy one. Why? I love all of your bracelets. Thank you. Why do you not make stretchy ones or leather ones? Wait, let me zoom out a little bit. Is it, you just don't like that or what? Okay. So this one is 8.5 inches, not with the toggle. So see, I gotta have the cone so I can know how actually big it is. Right? Because when I put this on, so my wrist is 6 inches. 6 1/4 is what I like to wear as a bracelet. Oh, look at all that space. You can't see. And it's too loose. So, but it looks huge to me. Like, I'm just like, what? But it's probably like an average 7, 7.5, right? But I just can't wrap my brain around it. I'm just like, what? Then I always feel like they're too big. But if you have a bigger wrist, then you have to have a bigger bracelet. Hello. This is another one that I made online. It's in my how to make these is in my Jesse James playlist. This is part of the ice cream as well. We added some rhinestone cup chain here to this one. Now I gotta know how big it is. I wonder if Shannon will bring me my cone. Probably not. She's packing orders. But this one has an extender, so I like that. Yeah, this one's cool. I like orange. And my little neon ones, my little neon colors. I think we made these together on Facebook as well. This is another one I think I made on Jesse James. On one of their Facebook Lives. Oh, okay, so this one I made because my aunt wanted me to make it, and I didn't want to make it. But she was like, she wanted to learn how to bead. She was just learning how to do her wire wrapping, you know, and she was like, I want to make this bracelet. She picked this out of a book. I think it was out of one of those bead style books, bead magazine. And so I looked at the picture. I said, okay. So I showed her how to do it. And when I was doing it, I really didn't like it. I really didn't like doing it. Like doing all these little they're all the same. I think that's why I don't like it. And there's a bunch of them. These little crystals or whatever. Now that it's together, you know, now that it's together and I've had it for a while, I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. But like when I was making it, I didn't want to make it. Probably because maybe I didn't pick it out. My aunt picked out the pattern or whatever, or the picture from the book, and I was just like, yeah, okay, I'll show you how to make it. I agree with Gina. I buy the larger lobster claws for easier use. I love them. Yeah, I like the larger lobster claws as well. I don't usually like these ones, like these ones here. I like these. And I think it kind of adds a little something. But if you had a really dainty bracelet, of course, you know. I started trying to like these guys right here. You see these ones? What are these ones called? But they're big. The spring back or something, but they're really big. I like a button bracelet. I feel like it's easy to put on. I do like a toggle, but I've had numerous situations where the toggle has come apart, like on my own personal self. And so I get a little scared of the toggle. What have we got in here? Oh, we got a little tiny memory wire bracelet. So this is the small memory wire. And of course, I wear the small because I have small wrist, but if you use the larger wire, then you have large. And this is tight when I have it on. It's tight, it's not gonna move, but that's what I like. I don't like it when my bracelets are loose and they're like hanging down and stuff. I think it's because though, it just depends on your day. Like I do a lot of typing, I do a lot, you know, I'm like posting things on Etsy, I'm here on this desk, and if I have dangles and stuff that clink clanks all over the place, and then that bothers me. Oh, here's my kitty one. I made this one in a video. This is when we were using this bead as a button. This was for the Halloween Jesse James doings. And this one also looks really big, but it's probably like an average 7. It looks big to me. The spring ring. Toggles come undone on me and a customer. I think with the toggles, so it has to fit. If they fit, you know, nicely and they're not too loose, that's been my experience. Like if I have a toggle on a bracelet and it's loose, like it's loose around my wrist, then the toggle will come undone. But if the bracelet is tighter and actually fits me well, then it doesn't do that. So I don't know. This guy in Arizona, when I was down there, he told me, he said, you have to make sure that your bracelets fit. Whatever kind of bracelet that you want, even if it's like a stretchy bracelet or something, he said you have to make sure that it fits nice, because if it doesn't fit nice, you're going to be less likely to reach for it you know, for it to be however you like to wear it. If you like it snug, you're more likely to reach for a snug bracelet. The little tiny guy. This will probably fit me. I wish the memory wear would have the option of coming in a larger size. I have some fairly large memory wear, 2 1/4 and a half. Larger than the large size sold. This is correct, Mary. So I have what they call, yeah, see, so this one fits snugly on me, like it fits nice on me. So most likely the toggle is not going to come undone. But if it was looser than this, and then it would give it more chance to come undone. It's my personal opinion. I have what they call grand memory wear. You can order it from Bead Store. They're usually pretty, like, they don't have it on the site all the time. Sometimes I get mine around Christmas. They usually restock around Christmas time. You could look. It's called large grand memory wear, and it's the larger, more heavy duty stuff. And that's the stuff that I use for the larger bracelets. This stuff right here is like really teeny tiny small stuff that I got from. I think I got this from BB Craft or something. It's not a very strong wire at all. And this is the same one that I used to make hoop earrings with. I actually prefer it to make the hoop earrings, but if I'm making small bracelets, this is the only small that I have, because I have like a gazillion loops of it or something. So I don't put very heavy beads on this. I never put heavy beads on, because the heavier the beads are, then it'll start to droop, you know, like this. And I like to use a lot of glass and stuff, but I had to learn that the hard way. Here's a little tiny peace sign. Now this one has a slider. I actually like a slider, because again, when you're selling your options, it's nice because, you know, you could have whatever size wrist and still have the slider. But when you have a small wrist and you have slider bracelet, you got all this hoopla on the end. That bugs me too, because I'm picky. It's because I'm picky. But look, this one's actually not that bad. But I've had some that have the beading on, you know, the beading, and they have quite a long tail. But this is not too bad. I could rock this probably and not be bothered. I use sliders a lot. Easy to use. Yeah, maybe I should try some more sliders. I don't know if I have. So this, when I talked to Jeff, originally when I found out about slider doings, I talked to Jeff and Diane about it, and Diane told me, so this is she said that the preferred chain to use would be a box chain. Now, I don't know if that's just her personal preference. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in. I don't know if that's just her personal preference, but she told me that a box chain is nice because it doesn't have the sharp edges. It's small enough to get through the slider into the silicone part. And then there's like not a whole lot of issue. Because have you ever used a slider? And I might just not be very talented in that, but like I've put stuff through, and then when I pull it, it like pulls the silicone out of the bead. So I don't know if I'm just using stuff I shouldn't use or what, but anyway, so slider is a good option. That's why I switched to larger lobster claws instead of toggles. I have lots of toggles I don't use now. Those are great for sales, but I don't like all the dangly bits. Yeah, I'm with you, Karen. I don't like all the dangly bits either. If they're not too long, that's fine. I gotta get a warmer upper. Hold on a second. A warmer upper shot. Oh, I'm out of coffee creamer. I'm using powdered coffee creamer. No judgment, please. I have to go to the store. Never had a problem with the sliders. Sliders have to have just the right chain. I have the sliders and I don't have the right chain. Well, they say box chain, Gina. That's what my friends told me. They said box chain will work good. Now, I'm sure that's not the only option, but that's what they told me. Now this guy, I don't know what the deal is with this guy. It's got Montana agates on it. I must have just liked him. But I do like this. I like the large lobster. I use powdered coffee creamer. I don't usually. I use the Nut Pods coffee creamer usually, but I'm out. I gotta go to the store. That's why I was saying, like, I don't have a lot of time to be messing around in that store. Maybe I gotta have them delivered. Now these are my favorites. I have a couple of these kind with these beads on. Or maybe I sold them. Oh, here's one. Here's one. I think I had some more. Anyway, I just really like these bead combinations together. So these are check glass. I got these at Taylor's Falls. They're red, but they have like a blue. I think maybe we sold these. Did we sell these? I feel like maybe we did. They have that. I think we did. We had these blue. They have like a blue finish, but they're red. And then these here are from Jesse James beads. All these little crystals. But I just really like the color combination. And then I was trying to do something funky down here. So this is like this thing. So I was thinking this is like a keychain doings thing. It's kind of stiff, honestly. Anyway, but I was thinking if you were going to put this on, and it's got that push-in thing, you know, you could... Ooh. Nope. Who is it? Erica. She's always laughing at me when I'm trying to put my bracelets on. Anyway, you just push this in there. Come here, you. So you just push it in, so you don't have to do anything else. It's harder to get off, but you just push it in. I thought that would be cool. And actually, I kind of like that. But see how big it is on me? I mean, obviously, not everything is for me, but I'm just saying. This is why I have these weird conversations with myself where I'm like, what? Because it's like way down here. But it's probably like a 7.5. It works. My mom used to do that. Ice cream. What about ice cream? I use ice cream when I am out of creamer. That is a wonderful idea, Deborah. I don't have any ice cream, but it is a wonderful idea. So then this is like this. Woo! Yeah, that guy's a little stiff, but I like it. The dangly bits, if this were to fit me, I think the dangly bits would be good. Not too much, you know. And then they're all in one spot, so I kind of like that. But you just push it in. I kind of like that. I might get some more of those. Here's toggle. Again, just using these same beads. I really like these combination together. Let's like baby blue with this red, teal. Yeah. We got a few more minutes left. Good morning. Oh, it disappeared. My mom used to do that. Put ice cream in the coffee. I mean, I'm sure anything would work. Oh yeah, now, there's these guys here. These are pretty cool. I really like this one. Now, on these ones I made hooks for these. I made these on Jesse James Bead channel, I think. It's on my Jesse James Bead channel list. I made hooks for these. I showed how to make these hooks. But this one, I made it extra long, so I took that off and I replaced it with an Old Faithful clasp because I thought, if this doesn't sell, I'm going to keep it. So, I like this. I actually really like this. That's just like little spirals. That's the other thing I was thinking. I might try to use some of our missing links in this bracelet thing with the bargain bead box. The ones we've already done, the ones that we've already practiced that are already on my missing link playlist. Maybe we'll start using some of those. I got to do a missing link video this week. I haven't done one in a million years. I feel bad. This is why you need a bracelet helper. I made a bracelet helper, Gwen. I just don't know where it is. Better Business Bureau. What? Did you forget the bargain bead box? BBB. Have you shown us your necklace? I think it was beautiful. Have you shown us your necklace? The one I'm wearing? And then this one has figure eights. The figure eights, I was a little scared, but they're actually pretty good if you hammer them. And then you can use these cage beads, which look really nice, honestly. I kind of like it. So I'm always looking for ways to use. I have a bunch of these that Jesse James sent me. My necklace, this is my necklace. They always want to see it up close. I'll show it to you up close. Some of you have seen this necklace a million times. But every time I wear it, I always get all the compliments on it. So this is what it looks like. I'm not zoomed out enough. So it's got this bone piece here. Big tassel. This is bone, great big humongous capped bead, which I think is really cool. And it's got some little chain down here. And just some other little wonky stuff. What did I do? Push the button? It's chunky. But yeah, this is my, oh, I froze my camera. I don't know why. I froze my down camera. I don't know what I did. That's fine. We're about ready to jump off anyways. But this is, yeah, this is my necklace. I did not make this necklace. This necklace was given to me by my friend Amber Xylophone. She is the owner of Love and Guts Artwares on Etsy. I think her shop is sold out right now. She sells out pretty frequently, but she always restocks. So the name of her shop is Love and Guts Artware. So Amber also works at Taylor's Falls Bead Store, and she was Thunderhorse Descendant's photographer for a long time. Lovely. You want to know a secret about why I'm wearing this necklace? Because this morning I was like telling Jeff about my jumper with the weird thing going on with the sleeves. Keep falling down. Just bra straps all showing and whatnot. And I was just like, no, I can't. So I went upstairs to get this shirt, and I put this shirt on, and I got red lipstick all down the front. I was like, that's fine. I'll just wear a big chunky necklace. Nobody'll know. Oh, bargain bead box. Yeah, Gina. Gina's a Better Business Bureau. The bargain bead box. I'm sorry. So if you're not familiar with Bargain Bead Box, it is a subscription service that comes out monthly. How much is it now? Is it $19? When I started, it was like $18, like $18.95 or 18 something. It might be $20 now. I'm not sure. Anyways, you pay this up front. You can pay monthly, or you can pay, it's like 3 months or 6 months or a year. And then every month they send out a little box of beads, and you don't know what's gonna be in there. And yeah, so we do that. We call it a mini series on Thunderhorse Descendant channel. So I get my box, and then I open it, and I make a bunch of videos. So the first video I will make is the unboxing, where I'll show what's in the box. That's the one I'm gonna do today. And then right after that, I will start a new video, and I will do my design on the fly plan for all the things in the box. And then over the course of the next week or so, all those videos are going to come out about how I made those things. And it works kind of nice because everybody gets the bargain bead box. So if they want to make along, then they can. Mine is $17.95, but I believe the new subscription cost is $19.95. Yeah, I think that's what mine is too, Rosanna. Because I've had mine for, what? I don't know, for years. I've had mine for years. Yeah. And so they come every month. And so we always do the bargain bead box on this channel. So you can, like, if you have stuff from your old box or whatever, you can go back to the other mini series and see what I did with mine if you need ideas or whatever. So that is, I don't make those or anything. That's Bargain Bead Box's subscription, and I just buy mine and I just make with it because it's fun. Everybody likes it. You're going to love the Bargain Bead Box this month. I am. I'm excited. It's still a great price. Yeah, some people get 2-3 of the box. I do know that. Some people get, I know people, maybe not 3, but I know people who get at least 2. Because sometimes I have noticed that sometimes, like, if you want to make maybe a more intense project and you're going to use certain, like, say they send some stones or something, sometimes it would be nice to have 2 strands so you could do a whole strand of stones, or, you know, or whatever. Sometimes it would just be nice to have 2 so you could have more of the same bead. But they also have a website where if you have the subscription, you get a coupon of 30% off that you can use all month long on their website. And sometimes they post up their, like, extra items, so you can go there and purchase another strand and you can use your little coupon and get 30% off or whatever. It's pretty good prices, I would say, especially if you're using your 30% off. And then they do a clearance section as well, which you can also use your coupon on. So that's always nice to build up for your stash if you don't have a lot of stash. Are you going to love, oh, you are going to love the Bargain Bead Box. Yeah. What else? Any other different kind of bracelets in here? I froze my camera up, so it doesn't really matter. Just the odd stretchies are in here. There's stretchies in here. So, I don't know. I guess maybe I will try some sliders. I might try more of these guys. These guys were pretty fun. I like these guys. Do you guys like these? Or do you think they're weird? These ones with the little, like, layer wrap on them? I thought they were kind of nice. And I get to use the bigger crystals, but I probably just like this one because it's yellow, and, you know, I'm, like, really into orange and yellow. Like, orange. More so orange, but this yellow's nice, too. Anyhow, I suppose I use memory wire bracelets with crackle beads. Oh. They have had complete boxes on the site. Oh. Oh, I think I did see that. They're like extra boxes if you wanted to purchase the whole works. Yeah. Hi, Liz. So anyways, you guys, that's all I really got going on today. I am going to start the Bargain Bead Box today, and I'm trying to try to get up the unboxing at least. I'm going to try to post that. And then I will record the plan video today, and then start in on projects probably tomorrow. So they'll be coming out. So I'm going to try to do all of that today. Shannon is in the basement packing and shipping your orders from the sale. And then while I'm doing all this, Shannon is going to be posting up all of the little fetish necklaces that we said we were going to post up once she gets done shipping. She's got a few pictures left to take, I think. And then she's going to start posting. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff going up on the website today. Sea glass, bottle cap beads, fetish necklaces, and all the stones and the different animals that we had. Findings, we got a restock on tools, restock on some findings, and then we have all the agate beads and everything. So those are going to be going up today. That's what Shannon's going to be doing. So if you're looking for that, that's what we got going on. Other than that, I have to clean my fridge. It's garbage day, and I gotta clean this fridge out. You know, garbage day is tomorrow. So I gotta clean that fridge. I don't know what Jefferson is. He's got science experiments going on in there. I don't know. I'm just like, what is this? Can't even tell what this is anymore. Bad. I hope you all have a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. And if you are, give us a picture in the Facebook group. Everybody's invited to the Facebook group. It's in the description of this video. Go to the Facebook group, join the group, come hang out with us, share what's on your mat, share your ideas, thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, etc. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a lovely day, you guys. Happy beading day. Bye.